It's a Blues Day, Tuesday, July 20th, and I know all you hustlers are out there hitting up the Walmarts, the Targets, the Best Buys, getting all those steel books, those slip covers. Well, today I'm going to show you what I picked up, and we're going to take a look at this week's releases, and then we're going to take a deep dive into next week's releases. It's the premiere of See You Next Tuesday.
And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel, Side Hustle Cinema here. On today's show, we're going to quickly go over everything that came out today and everything that I picked up this week. And because here at Side Hustle Cinema, we are a forward-thinking channel, so we are going to take a deep dive into what's coming out next week, July 27th, in a little segment I like to call See You Next Tuesday. And before we get to today's video, I just want to take a second and say I am just 15 subscribers away from hitting 100. Can you help me get there? All you gotta do is just hit that subscribe button. Maybe hit that like button for me. I really appreciate it. First, I want to talk about what I picked up today and some of the releases that I thought about picking up but ultimately passed on. And the first one of those was Dead and Buried. It's a Blue Underground film. It looks really nice. I know Blue Underground does a great job with their restorations. The story sounded good. The cover art looked good. Ultimately, it was just that price tag. $44 was the price on that one. And I've never seen the movie, so it would have been a blind buy, and that's just too much for a blind buy. But I'm going to keep that one on the short list, and when Blue Underground does a sale, I'm definitely going to be picking that one up. Another movie that I thought about getting was Skin Deep. It's a Severin film. Kind of like Dead and Buried. This one also looked really good. The story sounded good. The artwork was good. And I've been meaning to get more Severin titles in my collection. But this one, again, I hadn't seen the movie, and at $35, it was just a little too much for a blind buy. So ultimately, I passed on that one too. And the last thing I want to talk about is all the Saw slips. 1 through 8. All 8 movies got these brand new slip covers that look pretty nice. And the price is right on them. They're only $10 a piece. And they would look really nice on the shelf, all, you know, in a little stack. The only problem is I think most people already have, you know, most of the Saw movies. I have the 8-pack here, all on Blu-ray, and those reissues, they're the same copies. You know, no new special features, no new scans, just a new slip on them. But they looked really nice. You know, if money were no object, maybe I would pick those up, but for now I just had to pass on those. But I thought it was worth mentioning. And now on to what I actually picked up this week. Well, the first 2 movies I got, actually I didn't even get them this week. I got them last week, but they are coming. They were supposed to come out today, and like a lot of people, jumped on this deal that Walmart had. They got them early, and the price was way better than it was going to be online. And that is G.I. Joe and G.I. Joe Retaliation. The first one's G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. Got this one for $10. This one was only $15. And they've been pre-ordering for $20 a piece. And yeah, most people jumped on that deal. That was a good deal. Not the best movies, but at that price, can't go wrong. The other movies I ordered are going to be here today. I got them from Amazon, so as of the recording right now, I do not have my package yet. It's 10 stops away. But I got Eight-Legged Freaks from Scream Factory. And yeah, it was $25, and but that one's got a new 2K scan on it, which I think will be nice. I'm looking forward to checking that one out. The second movie that's coming in that package is The Wraith. It's from 1986. It's got Charlie Sheen in it. It's a fun little revenge movie. And it was only $12.69 or something like that. Anyway, it wasn't much, and that was from Lionsgate. That was a good movie, and I'm looking forward to watching that one again. And the last movie I picked up today was Spiral from the Book of Saw. I got the 4K slipcover edition. I'm looking forward to checking this one out on physical media. I saw it in theaters. Thursday, my first 4K review episode. This is going to be the movie. Going to be doing a 4K disc review of Spiral from the Book of Saw. So tune in on Thursday and check out that review. Should be good. Alright, that's everything I picked up this week. Now we're going to jump ahead and look at next week. See if there's anything we want to pre-order. Maybe there's not as much coming out next week, so maybe you'll spend more this week. So let's dig in. Well, right away, the big release of the week is A Quiet Place 2. That has been put out by Paramount Pictures. And that one is available on Blu-ray, 4K, and Steelbook. Steelbook is a Best Buy exclusive. The 4K and the Blu-ray, they have the same slipcover on there. It looks nice. The Steelbook, that cover is a little bit plain to me. I think I'm going to be ordering the slipcover. I don't necessarily think you would need to pre-order either one, the Steelbook or the 4K. I don't think it's going to necessarily sell out. As long as you get it, day one. If you're going to try to pick up the Steelbook like later in the week, you might be running the risk of a sellout then. So, yeah, as long as you're going day one, I'm pretty sure you can get a copy. But, pre-order if you need to, just to be safe. You never know. The next movie coming out is from Scream Factory, and that's The Dead Zone. This movie it's a Blu-ray, but it's getting a 4K restoration. And it's got loads of new special features. It's got 2 new special features and 4 new audio commentaries on this disc. I collect Stephen King movies. I also love to, get as many of the Scream Factories as I can. I'm building that collection. So, even though Dead Zone wasn't one of my favorite Stephen King movies, it's still a pretty good movie. And I'm going to be getting this one. We have another Scream Factory movie coming out this week. Brotherhood of the Wolf is coming out on Blu-ray. We also have American Gods Season 3. That one's from Lionsgate. Warner Brothers the Warner Brothers Archive Collection is putting out Herculoids, the complete original series. To be honest, I've never heard of that one. Arrow is putting out a trilogy, and I have no idea how to pronounce this. I'm just going to put up a picture and kind of let you guys take a look at it. It's expensive. It's like $73. I don't think I'm going to be picking it up. Also on the 27th, Arrow is going to be putting out The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. It's a 4K release. Don't know much about this one. The cover art looks kind of nice. I mean, Arrow always does good cover art and good packaging. So, I don't think I'm going to, pull the trigger on this blind buy, but I'll be looking forward to hearing what people have to say about it. Another Lionsgate film coming out next week is Midnight in the Switchgrass. It's a Megan Fox, Bruce Willis movie. Also coming out from Arrow is Vengeance Trails. It's 4 classic westerns. The westerns are Massacre Time, My Name is Pecos, Bandidos, and The God Said to Cain. And Kino Lorber's putting out a western that I've actually heard of. It's called Shenandoah. It's a James Stewart movie. Vinegar Syndrome will be putting out Beastmaster 4K. They had the sort of deluxe box set that came out a little while ago. This one's just a standalone, standalone 4K. It's priced at like $35. Next, we got one of the Paramount Pictures re-releases. They are doing a ton of them. I think I counted like 28 re-releases next week. It's movie. I think they were Miramax films, and yeah, so Paramount Pictures got the rights to distribute them, I guess, and so they're re-releasing a ton of them. They're all priced at $12.99, and there's some really good titles in there. Yeah, so Clerks is the first one on the list. Then we've got Equilibrium. We've got Strictly Ballroom. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. City of God. Reindeer Games. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Chocolat. Cold Mountain. Mimic. The Great Raid. The Grifters. Scary Movies 1, 2, and 3. They call it like 3.5. 54. Cider House Rules. Spy Kids 1, 2, and 3. Marvin's Room. Albino Alligator. My Left Foot. Madonna, Truth or Dare. Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Proof. Comes out next week. 40 Days and 40 Nights. And the last one on the list, Venom, and that's the 2005 horror movie, not the Marvel movie. Out of all those movies, I'd like to know which ones you guys would consider picking up. There's a lot of good titles in there. I think it would be fun to own Scary Movies 1, 2, and 3. I know those are available in like a combo pack on DVD, but to get the standalone Blu-ray would be really nice. The couple that I'm thinking about picking up is probably going to be Reindeer Games. I know, stop laughing. I actually, I actually hated reindeer games when it kind of first came out. I thought, it was one of those where the bad guys were idiots and I don't know, but it grew on me. Okay, I mean, it would come on like cable channels around Christmas time, and I would watch it occasionally, and it got to the point where I actually really started to like the movie. And I think even last year I you know like tried to find it streaming somewhere and watched it. So yeah, I think I would like to have it. So I might be picking that one up. $12.99 on these are a pretty good price. Another one that I'm thinking about picking up is Venom, the 2005. I always liked that movie. It's a pretty cool story. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a fun little movie, fun little horror movie. There's a few others that I would consider, but I don't know. I mean, I would like to have Clerks. I don't own that one. And looking at the list here, The Grifters is another really good one with John Cusack. That's a good con artist movie, and that one's a possibility. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, there's not a ton coming out this week for me anyway, other than Dead Zone and The Quiet Place. So it's a little bit of a relaxed week. So maybe I'll pick up a couple of these. Yeah, I'd like to know what you guys are interested in from that Paramount list and which ones you wouldn't mind picking up. Coming out next week from Utopia Distribution is Shiva Baby. Kino Lorber is putting out a movie. I don't know what the title is on this, but it translates to Rape Me. It'd be interesting if that one was in stores, Can I get a price check on Rape Me? Could you check in the back and see if you got any more copies of Rape Me? Or maybe just check out with like a ski mask, some duct tape, and a big copy of Rape Me. Yeah, it's only available online. Another Scream Factory title coming out this week from 1966 is Chamber of Horrors. Also coming out next week from Classic Flicks is The Little Rascals Blu-ray. It's Classic Flicks Restoration Volume 2. Kino Lorber is putting out Clay Pigeons. Shout Factory will be releasing State and Maine. Paramount Pictures will also be releasing the complete series of Dexter. This looks pretty good. I mean, you're getting 8 seasons. It's $104. That's a pretty good price. Dexter was a really good series, and a lot of you probably know that it's getting another season. It's coming back. Lionsgate will be putting out Every Breath You Take. Kino Lorber will be putting out another Western, Alias Jesse James. And Scorpion Releasing will be putting out The People Next Door on Blu-ray. Kino Lorber will also be putting out a 2-pack of Immense and The Great Sacrifice. Also from Kino Lorber will be the Ken Jacobs Collection Volume 1. Acorn Media is going to be putting out Keeping the Faith Series 3. Vinegar Syndrome is putting out Alien from LA. This one looks pretty interesting. I do remember kind of seeing this one. I think I only seen it like maybe one time. It was from 1988. And it stars Kathy Ireland. That's really what I kind of remember about it. Because everyone loved Kathy Ireland, the swimsuit model. Not an actress, though. Not an actress. But, yeah, she looks good. Temple Digital is putting out a movie called The Weirdsies. Kino Lorber is putting out another movie next week called Stranger on the Run. Another Vinegar Syndrome release next week is Rancho Deluxe. So that's going to do it for the week of the 27th. Not the strongest week. Quiet Place 2, I think, that'll obviously be the biggest one. The Dead Zone, I think, will be popular. And, those Paramount titles, some of those sound pretty good. And everyone will have some of their favorites in there. If you didn't have Cold Mountain, that's a good one. Mimic's a fun horror movie. But I think the ones I'm looking at is Reindeer Games, Venom 2005, and maybe The Grifters. And while I was editing this video together, my package from Amazon arrived. So I can now show you Eight-Legged Freaks. No slipcover on this though. I ordered it from Amazon. And yeah, no slipcover. So if anyone ordered it straight from Scream Factory, let me know, did it come with a slip from Scream Factory? Maybe it didn't come with one, I don't know. Well, the Lionsgate, Vestron Video, the Wraith. This one did come with a slip, so yep, that's pretty nice. Looking forward to checking that one out. Also, I want to apologize. I meant to include some out and about shopping footage that I'd shot, but I was having trouble with the main file. Trying to upload it onto the OneDrive. If I can get it fixed, maybe I'll include it in like Friday's video. It's a small trip to Walmart where I picked up Spiral and some of the things I saw over there. But I will try very hard next week to include some out and about footage in that video. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it at all, please hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 100. Hit that like button. It always helps. And yeah, just leave a comment. Thanks for watching. You're awesome. And I'll catch you next time.